where you can actually be seen.
Right.
Just clean it up, and they're supposed to have some event out there maybe this fall or next fall.
What's that called? The
Renaissance.
Yeah, Renaissance Fair. After jousting.
Really?
Live jousting, no fake.
They said you'd be.
Beer garden. We had to change our thing because of that.
It's like you'd be amazed how much money that brings to people that, you know, are into that stuff, interested in it, you know, do it. It's like a world amongst it, you know, the world within the world inside the world. Ryan Waits. Okay. Trying to get Brent, well, Grace, if he get here, but don't quite get one plane. So I'll go ahead and call me in order.
Motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to dispense with the reading.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Into business, Keegan?
I reached out to that Jose about that house after we gave you assist. I've not heard anything back from him.
Cricket, so.
Yeah, I went by there, I think last week, and didn't see any movement. So, I'm sure. I called him right before the meeting, well, about an hour ago, just check in and see if he had any updates, and he didn't answer. But nothing,
So I'd like to turn over to JC, it sounds like, going forward, because I don't remember what the season, how the ultimate date was, like 10 days. You got, is that all it was? I thought it was under 2 weeks, but I wasn't 100% sure, I couldn't remember. So he's had ample time, then it sounds like to at least start to do something. It's not a good sign.
I said, can you meet me back, can you meet me back up there and tell me what I need to do? And that was the last of it.
Okay.
Okay, now I have to ask a question on that. Educate me here. Like when he's requesting Matt to be out there, who's paying Matt for his time?
That's you would be.
It definitely would be the town, so I don't.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
because,
so
I mean, if I was Matt and you want me to come out there, it'd be like, you need,
Well, somebody's got to pay him, yeah.
that's, I mean, his time's worth
Oh,
something.
sure. No, I
Hey,
get
Matt,
that.
to survey it, so.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying? If he's calling him back out there, I hope he's doing something for him.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll let JC know. Once he gets here for the next meeting, see what the next steps are. It's unfortunate for everybody involved, it's got to come to that, but it's what it is, I guess, this point. Try to give him the benefit of that.
And on that,
Some
when
changes.
you talk to him, when he's requested Matt to be out there, you might want to tell him that the town will not pay for Matt to come out there.
Yeah, I talked to him about when that's about who contact for it, rather than that Cuba and he's not for it.
Right, because I just want to make sure he doesn't think that write Matt a check for him.
No new permits or anything like that?
Got a lot of questions. I guess somebody else bought that property Alexander was gonna build on.
I saw that, yeah. I saw it was pending anyway.
They were wanting to TV like something, and we realized the setbacks and stuff. Probably not gonna happen.
That's a tough thing.
It's just some law.
Yeah, something like that. I haven't heard anything else on this. People next door, if you get heard anything else back from them from the Redfield Fire or whatever.
They had that all the ordinances and they told them contact me if they ever wanted to sign.
Okay, and so it looked like they were open, looked like anything.
Good to see something in there.
Yeah. It looks a lot better than what was gonna be in there anyway, I think, from that little convenience store, so that's a, definitely improvement from that, and for everybody's perspective, so that's good. I think I haven't got called, a question, bringing it up.
I don't know, that's all.
They are. We'll see. Well, it's pretty much a passing meeting. I know there wasn't much went on either, other than just talking again about the situation in Russellville. So we've already talked about that. It's really about all the hanging fruit I think we had going on right now.
Make a motion to adjourn. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That's the quickest one we've had for a while.
Those are the ones we like.
Hey, remember, Zuri's on TV tonight again. Yeah.
Nice.
This is.
American Ninja Warrior tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Zuri Harrison's on there. She's my cousin Dred's daughter.
Oh, really?
shooting the regional around.
Wow, that's cool. Where's that even at? Is it California or something? I don't know.
I don't know where this one's at, but it might be in Vegas or something. But she lives in Texas. That's where Greg and them live. But, I don't know where this round is. But I think they were in Vegas last week. I don't know if they're in Vegas again this week.
It's paid for that. Maybe for the ball. I wonder how that works.
I'll bet the lower stages, but then I bet when it gets so far, if they're gonna be on TV, I would
It
think.
was cool last week because, watching her on there and you see like Greg and his wife on there.
Thanks, Keegan. Thanks, sir.
You leaving?
See you.
I gotta take me to the chair to make them get dinner going.
Yeah. What's for dinner?
Sausage and pasta.
Oh, I'll come over. Tell her to fix me a plate.
He say no.
Good tell. I think he said, yeah.
Oh,
No, she cooked for me. So when they gonna start ripping up the boulevard out here?
Should be any time. They're supposed to start patching, cutting up all the real bad areas that are sunk and broken, start fixing them down lower. And then last time I talked to them, they said the pavers would be coming right behind them. So really start paving. That's what they told us, but you know how that goes.
There's been a couple times we've been out traveling. I've seen them do that on the interstate. And it's like, look, guys, that makes sense.
That's what they told us anyway.
I mean, it's pretty awesome. Watch them milling it and then right behind them they're paving. It's like, look at there.
I really hope they've got more done during the summer than they did before school got started. Because I was like, at least I knew they wouldn't maybe get the paving done, but even if they got started, but before school and after school, they're just going to get.
Oh, this morning, driving across town, I stopped in front of Eddie's. I was like, are you for real? And then the light was changing like fast, and then everybody's running it. And then so you'd have a green light, there's still cars coming. It's like,
I think officially NDOT said they had all the way up to November to get it done. So let's hope they don't spread it out that long, but we don't have any choice but to wait and see, I guess.
well, I mean, I keep looking, it's like, I haven't seen the equipment getting pulled in. I don't know.
Yeah, it moved pretty slow during the summer. I didn't feel like they got much done.
They still haven't got the handicap spots. Finished now.
I thought they were done.
Well, I don't think so. You still got this box sitting down here strapped.
Yeah, they haven't got that
And
part.
they don't have none of the crossing signs up or.
And something I noticed, and I never thought about this until I was looking. But this stoplight down here does not have a crosswalk to go this way.
No, you just now noticing that?
It's almost, you just never think about it.
Yeah.
We've talked to NDOT 4 or 5 times about that, but now I think they're putting one in. It looks
like it
But it's just weird. It's like, wait a minute, there's no.
makes some sense. It's busy. It is there.
And speaking of that, about lines going one way, not the other, the new 4-way stops, the lines need to be painted on the road.
Well, we just have, you know that up here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 2 of them over here. Because that's the most, I drove up on it today, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm like hitting the brakes. It's like, it's a stop sign.
Mike Hughes is coming to do it, just like he did the other.
Yeah.
He's down in Lagodi or something, paving a church lot or something. So.
I was glad to see that they put those in. So it's kind of helpful.
I've heard both sides of it. I've heard complaints and I've heard people like it. So I know it's going to go both ways.
Yeah.
Irish, did I do anything wrong?
No, sir, you didn't.
Okay.
You just put your
Sure.
angle too high.
Okay.
So.
All I hit was start record and then start stream. That's all I hit. So
You
I
did-
messed
you
it
did
up.
great
I seen you
now.
walk in. I was like, oh no, I messed something up. I was stalling.
Yeah, no, I looked, I'm like, oh, this thing's like way high, so I just adjusted it.
Okay.
So.
Thanks, Irish.
You enjoying softball games?
Oh, she loves it. Yeah, she's like, Dad's still over after this? I was like, well, you got 9 new now, it's like, you're probably gonna start practicing in 2 weeks or something.
Well, it's funny because, was it Saturday? I'm at the house, I go downstairs, and I'm like, wait a minute, where do these kids come from? It's like,
Yeah. You had Marlo, my kid, and then Cameron.
Big Pam came over. I was like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
hey, girls.
But yeah, I think it's the time. Chris and Melissa always leaves early.
Yeah.
They want to stop by your house before you
Yeah.
head down. So, but yeah.
That is a good group of girls, and they have so much fun,
They do.
and they're good.
Yeah, they were all together. They're so impressive.
Fast, man.
We never thought that before, till everybody was telling us.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, she's always been around.
which is great.
Yeah. So, I always tell her she's still slow, but yeah. But thank you.
You know, expect you to take your time. I just ain't more. I just tell them, man, we just have to come that in. Just don't mess with me anymore.
So what are they talking about our room getting? What's up with that?
Tomorrow night.
I thought it was tonight.
The 4th, tomorrow at 6. Tomorrow at 6. It's just right
Well, I
away.
guess I'll go home then.
It's just right away. We gotta have, there's certain people that just need like a construction, this wall construction going on, then they need access to a portion of your property. And that's all it's for, is if your JC will be here, but we'll be there tomorrow night in case anybody legally has any questions or anything like that. And USI will be here to answer. They'll show you like where they would have to access and stuff like that. That's all it is. It's for, we just need to, we don't want to slow it down. We're thinking there's eight or nine different homes all throughout there that are gonna be impacted. And so if we can't get people to sign, then it's just gonna slow it down even more and all that. So we're trying to get it done as quick.
Yeah, I mean, I've got no problem. I just wanted to talk to them about giving me some dirt.
Right. Yeah, we can do that. We can, talk about that.
That, and then I won't be here. I gotta run, register Janet's car, so.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night at 6. So hopefully there are not a lot of other people that think that, but that's my biggest concern. I'm afraid people won't show up for it. And then we're gonna have to chase them down and have the whole talk with them again. You know?
Like I said, I got no problem that I just want to talk to whoever's doing the work because while they're there, I want to talk to them about where they're going to do that curb cut over there toward your place. And go ahead and making that, doing that drive over there. Surely it wouldn't be too expensive to do while they're already there and they've got all this.
But hopefully if everything, they're planning on starting sometime in September. So we're roughly, but you know how that goes, that may not stick to it, but they thought about maybe starting, I don't know where they'll start, if they'll start at one end or the other. I think they haven't finalized anything.
I just foresee it being a big mess and then we're like, oh, it's winter, we have to walk away until March.
Hopefully, I think what they'll do,
Especially if that Dave Watts guy is not a part of it.
He's not part of it. He's not. What is it?
just a Woodlawn
If
stuff.
it's not something I haven't started, I don't think I want to get started. Let's just.
I agree with that.
But no, tomorrow night at 6.
Is.
I think I'm trying to communicate. I think.
Yeah, correct. Like I said, I won't make it.
Okay.
We gotta go do her car after work.
We finally got down to limiting later.
It only took us 10 months to get her car.
I already talked about that the last meeting we had. I think you heard you talking about that. This is crazy.
You can't bitch
You
about.
can't get anything anymore. It don't matter what it is. It's just,
The bad part about that
It's not saying it's gonna be.
is if you wait that long and you have a special order or something, that tells you that you ain't getting a deal on it. Because they ain't no hack, because I asked him if we need to put money down when we ordered it. He goes, no, because if you don't buy it, somebody else will.
I mean, it's going to.
Period.
exactly true, yeah. And they know that.
And her car that we traded in is gone already. They sold it already. Within 2 weeks, it was off the lot. They had somebody actually going to test drive it and not get traded in.
That's wild. Crazy world we're living in. It's crazier every day.
Every day.
We gotta make sure we got a little done out there, should place it. They know we're gonna have no parking signs all the way to that right side of the road, because that's why people want to drive bigger to get them off. We don't want them down there, because it blocks, like the Johnson.
Well, they basically said I think you decided when we all put them into this, that they won't have a Parkinson road because without the curb, it's gonna be like, there won't be a ditch. There won't be enough room for it to go longer. Like, I would say you off into the grass a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't do that because they're not gonna do the curb.
Right.
You know, so that makes that too, whole subdivision, you don't want to do it anyway, but you're right. If we don't put them, they're gonna try it.
Somebody's gonna be out there. That's one reason we're giving them a little extra parking out there.
Was the kindness of our hearts.
Yeah, just to get them off the road.
Yeah, so I still have a complaint about it.
Yeah.
People are.
Yeah, they do. The problem is, they get all that. I'm just gonna make sure it's plain small. Shit out the back and see out the back door. You look over there. We might read all that. There's a no reason back.
Yeah.
We drain, something, water.
Put the wall up.
Concrete, that part go on. Oh, it's tile and the drain. Apparently he can't do the slope for shit. So this one try to. Hopefully that deep. And then when we get these hard drains, instead of doing this, we'll go around. That way.
Like that.
But I was looking at it, it's like, just looking at it with these, no tools or nothing, I'm like, yeah, that slopes the wrong way. And Dad's like, what are you talking about? I said, that ain't no drain. She goes, really? I said, it's like, I can see it. It's like, I'm not in it. I can tell that that really is sloping. So yeah, that whole Florida, every time it rains, and it's been so wet this year and dry yet.
So all the water that was coming down this French drain, this is your sewer line, basically a French drain, or gravel. I mean, look at the top floor. Where's the tree? That's top floor in the city. And then it was all good, when they started to do it, yeah. What do you call it? Yeah. I mean, you can see where it's at, I mean, there's top floors. So, we had to get around those up, solid, and you fix it. I like it. I mean, it really is. Yeah, almost. Almost it was over that, so. But I'll tell you, what's sort of the night, I get on the. I don't want to cut down, and if we can't slowly reach out. I know you got that little slide and then you do anything stuff. If you're thinking that she's going to do them, they all out. And feel like dirt on the outside. It's still going on. Yeah. And then we come in, they get on 50,000 concrete on. Well, that baby just wrote it down. So we didn't have to get out of it. I mean, to be honest, I was good. I mean, pretty much good at it. What we thought we were down there for that, but we remember we could do another 15 feet. I mean, when we were in there, it was dry and our package could leave. Down below that 15 foot, you have to see some water take it. It is a good thing. That's right. You got me deep. That's right. That's right. Hey, no shit. Yeah. Yeah, I saw this in the other day, and said, hey, well, I think I can see. You were a alarm place, so you got something to go in. That's 2 inches from the inside? Can you own it out there an inch? You know, that's how that works. Yeah. So, yeah. Today. And we can look tomorrow. When you're asked, Oh, yeah, you got a doctor in the morning to make it back. They got it framed out. It was just on the frame house. Oh, this is the it's a great experience for the 50 years. I mean, yeah, this is what you say the word? You go and do it again. I haven't said. She's going to find and I just yeah, she walked something her one of those things like boards and got a little like a barn door and have to be like and she promised wishing she would you know, yeah, you make they send you, but no, yeah, once she saw you don't know that. There's guys exactly what you said. Kind of look like that. Okay. And yeah, this is. You didn't really make. Yeah. So really do a set of skills on the outside. To get in I mean, I had that small piece to it, you know. It'd be very like this and this. Next up. She said, yeah, basically, it's yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a slope inside of that. Yeah, you can make sure the ones and that way, you know, that really. Yeah, that's. The other day, we passed, we they don't know what signature. That's the first one. I told him, Maverick texted that bird. I mean, really crank that something all the way around there. It shut all the way. Turned it off. He opened it up. It looked back. Closed. He put it over the button. Opened that. Why? I don't text that guy. That means that person, what kind of family? I mean, that's something brand new, it's not even a month old. Cool stuff. It's supposed to close when it's on, so the water will go over here. Oh, yeah. Exactly. It opens, so if it rains, water will go over here. You figure it out. Never speculate that. Yeah, it's actually, closes and it closes. It's an actual valve, and it closes and it gets where it needs to be, and like Joe was saying, after it closes, it goes on. Like it sets itself, you know?
What you said.
Then he looking at things, looking at it.
Yeah, and then you can adjust that, you know, by putting manual and then turn it, and then putting the back and run it.
Like the actuators, the enemy is like, actually sending voltage back so the controller knows where it's at.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's not right. It's somebody with a little bit of works. So the amp is going to be direct.
Yeah.
I understand why it does this, and then does that. Why would make it go back? But he cranked it, I mean, there was a 90 degrees, he put that son of a wheel over here. You know, he still went, he thought maybe going past it, if we went back, it'd go back in the degrees.
He's got a controller go inside the full gun, and with numbers and stuff, and you have to about seven.
That's what I'm thinking.
You guys installed it in spring?
Like for a year.
Yeah.
It's like church.
Yeah. But not like school. At school, I used to be in the front row or in the hallway.
That's easy, then, which you
Yeah.
Principal's office is what I heard.
No, you know, I never got in trouble yet. I'm hard to pay attention to what was going on in class. I had to find another thing.
You doing okay? You doing okay?
Correct.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Probably be pretty angry.
What do you learn to be out of the
Okay, is that how you do it? That's fine. That's pretty good, but no, not first.
It's not very often, Gil, that I say, this is something I can't figure out. This is something I can't figure out.
Gee, I don't know why it's good. I mean, why would it go last year, no?
Yeah, see, how are you? Well, we already had one person, JR, was on the planning commission. He's already not, he said, because he thought it was tonight, not tomorrow night's meeting. So he's like, I can't be at tomorrow night's meeting. So that's already one who's not gonna be there. But he said, he's still here, but he said, I don't have, I was gonna explain to him what it was, and he's like, I don't have any problem with it. He's like, that all sounds okay to me, so. I don't know if you have anything ready, if you're still here, if you want to try to catch him that way, it's not someone else we gotta catch. Outside of the meeting tomorrow, so I know he's not gonna be here for it.
Well, 15 officers this time. It's really pleased. He's got a high one.
I could just leave the chair for tomorrow night. I don't.
Okay, sure, that's fine. Yes, okay.
Jason,
You're a Southern Indiana guy.
seemed like it the last couple of weeks.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'll think to this, the whole big thing, and that was just yesterday. Next minute, we're going to do a swallow test.
I can have him, you can have him come in here. Okay.
I think his was one of those.
It was just the,
Permission.
yeah, permission to get on, yeah.
Okay.
So, and what it calls, if you look at appetite, it does this and this, but you don't have, if you go to the doctor, you wouldn't go in and say, I'm not swearing, so, oh, he like it, whatever, you know, but you're not eating, and, you know, so. I told you, you just, well, I don't have.
Okay. Okay, that's all right. Oh, man, it's not your fault.
Adam, we get those pictures back then?
I did, yeah.
And that's what
I did.
it's not saying for a second.
I don't know. We'll have to call that company tomorrow and ask them what they've been doing, if they've been going to the wrong place, or they not been there at all, and lying to us, or, I don't know, we're getting charged for it.
Did you send them that?
Everything hit it.
I'm not saying anything intentional, but where it's at, it's a really awkward place to. The problem is onset of dementia could bring the rise in outlets today. He made it worse.
Okay.
He said this never bothered one time.
Good. How are you? Good. Scratch JR's off. He doesn't want to speak. I mean, yeah.
He left.
He was thinking the meeting for tomorrow night was tonight,
Oh,
so that's why he didn't.
JC.
How you doing? You see?
Doing well for me. How about yourself? This, where do you go? I gotta get in this check. I got the page too. I might as well go get those.
Ooh, I do have it.
Oh, you,
How close is it? Maybe run it down.
I can try. Let me try to catch him real quick.
There's the.
I'll see if he'll come back in here. I can catch him as soon as I got to the door. He was pulled out on the highway, so I can catch him. Shoot. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Really? Sorry. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Call the meeting order.
Make a motion to expect the green, and that's.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Make a motion to accept state minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ben, you're up.
Ben Beer, USI Consultants. Hey, I wanted just to give you a brief, even 5 minutes. I spoke with Adam about this. Abby Dale's at Abby Dale. The idea of using federal aid through federal highways for that project administered through MnDOT. And I don't know if you guys have done much of that in the past, but you know, a project of that size and the MAC cost, it may be a good option. In general, it's an 80-20. Sometimes it's 90-10, depending on the type of project, but generally an 80-20 program. The state feds cover 80% of the bill, the local pays 20% of the bill. Pretty much every year in the fall, there is a call for projects. I think actually it got announced today, but in November, there'll be 1 month period of time where you can apply for funds for a project like that. And, you know, very high level terms of what happens. The call is open for a month. You apply through Indiana, their ITAP, their portal. And if it's taken under consideration by NDOT, you might actually be asked to do an interview to talk about your project with, you know, your local public agency person. I guess for you guys it'd be the Vincennes District. And then in the early spring, probably April timeframe is when they make award announcements. If you're awarded funds, you have a coordination meeting. You spend the next months getting an engineering consultant selected to do the engineering work, the right-of-way work, the environmental, and so forth. I should back up. This isn't always the case, but it's generally about like $150 million in the LPA rural federal aid call that's given out. And NDOT's been doing a lot of emphasis on bridges. I would say 70% of the money is going towards bridges. So road projects, it's a little more difficult to get a road project through, but that's kind of the range of dollars that they give out. And then back to the process. So if you get awarded, you've got an engineering consultant, selected and, sign a contract with them. You spend about the next 4 or 5 years working on the project. It takes that long. The first 3 or 4 years, you're doing all the engineering, doing the right-of-way development, environmental, utility coordination, leading up to actually building the project. I think, and this varies a little bit in recent years, but probably 2031 is the year you'd be talking about to build that project if you get awarded. And all along the way, it's a reimbursable program except for the very end. So during all those phases, when you're doing the engineering, you're buying the right of way, you're doing the environmental, doing utility coordination, you pay 100% of the bill, but you get 80% reimbursed back from the state. That's how it works kind of during the development. And then when it actually gets bid to a contractor and there's a successful bid made, then it's different. There you actually pay 20% of the construction cost and the construction and inspection cost all in one lump sum. So, and I have no idea for your project, but let's just say it was $5 million of construction for the low bid, you would come up with your 20% and then a lump sum at that time. So, extremely broad brush. There's all kinds of different milestones and deliverables along the way. There's a lot of reporting, not only on your side, but on our side, or whatever engineering firm you work with. And generally, we would never even recommend this unless it's a project of this size. I mean, that one is probably big enough that it would take multiple community crossings cycles to get through it. So, it does fit with, I guess, the complexity of it. If that's something you want to consider, I would definitely give you a lot more information than I did tonight. But one of the things we like to do, and you've done it for some of even your community crossing project, is an engineering assessment ahead of the call, where we scope it out. We give you a very good cost and cover all those items so that when you apply, you can use that study, that engineering assessment as a basis of your application. And in that, actually, it's a requirement. It's law. Mr. Tucker could probably confirm this, that we should get paid for that. If the firm that does that type of scoping work, you don't want to ever mess with doing that gratis. You want to pay someone to do that. Otherwise, we make ourselves ineligible to ever do the engineering down the road. So, and the engineering assessments, I can give you a lot of examples of ones we've done for other communities, just so you get an idea what that is. But we think it's a wise thing to do. You get it vetted by engineers. It helps you come up with a good scope and cost so that you can apply with some confidence that you're asking for the right amount and the right scope. It's kind of it. I went really fast, but does that give you an idea of what it is? And like I said, this call opens in November. It's at times a little bit short for us to get an engineering assessment done, but we would definitely, do that for you guys if it was interesting. They are annual. So, if it's not this year, there's always an opportunity to apply every fall. So
I assume if it is next year, it just pushes it another year. So 2031 would go to 2032, I'm guessing.
It does. Generally speaking, yeah.
Okay.
Lately, they haven't been quite as regimented that way. Like in years past, it would specifically say, hey, this is for, and I haven't looked at the current call, this is for this particular fiscal year of construction. They've been a little bit more flexible if people can deliver their projects faster, but generally speaking, yeah, you're going to delay everything by a year.
So if we didn't get it, we would still be up engineering
The
costs.
assessment cost.
The assessment.
Yes, yeah, the assessment cost would just be on your local dime. That has a shelf life. You can always reapply. But yeah, definitely, I mean, that's a kind of an investment you make to say, hey, we want to go for this.
The engineering is covered in the,
Yes, the actual engineering. So yeah, the assessment, which would just help get the application done, that would be kind of a sunk loss cost if it never got funded. But the actual engineering is reimbursable 80/20. So,
What ballpark figure, what assessment would cost? Did you come up with any kind of?
I asked today, and they're not cheap. I mean, for this project, it's probably $30,000. It's, but you know, just loosely speaking, and this is extremely loose, guys, because I haven't looked, we haven't scoped it, but
I
you know,
guarantee you it's a lot more.
it's, well, and I'm speaking of the assessment.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking assessment with all that mess out there on Abbeydale.
Yeah.
A 30,000 would take for the assessment's what I'm thinking, because.
Well, to clarify, the assessment just says, hey, we think it's this construction cost. We think that, you know, we're just helping you with the application. The engineering on that
Okay.
is probably,
Oh, Lord.
you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because it's, you know, generally it's a loose number is 15% of the construction cost. So if you have, you know, it's $5 million project, you could have $750,000 engineering fees. Very loosely. That's just kind of the,
We just got a bunch of money hanging out right now that we don't know where it's gonna stop.
right.
And, you know, I don't.
Financially, right now, we should not do this because we still have all the engineering costs for Woodlawn. We still have Brick Street, Sinclair. We have police vehicles I gotta pay for. There's too many things out there at this time. We need to wait and get the finances built back up before you can take on this adventure.
And, you know, definitely we're not advocating, you guys have to make the choice on that. I would say it is a good candidate for federal aid, just the little I know about it and saw it, because it's, you know, there's a lot going on out there, talking about total reconstruction and curb and gutter and maybe a pedestrian path, so.
Being purchased.
Yeah, so, but anyways, that gets you a flavor, I mean, of what's going on. It's kind of community crossings on steroids, right? That is.
Like we kind of talked about, it needs to be the right timing for every for it for sure, but at some point it's gotta, it needs to, and you know, we're gonna have to do it at some point.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna get to the point we've done every other place in town, and it's such a busy road.
Oh, yeah, it definitely needs to be done, but you've got to,
Oh, yeah,
you've got
we
to get
gotta-
your finances back in order, guys, because you've got too many things out there right now.
Yeah.
Cobb Drive, we have no clue. We have a lot hanging out there right now that we better wait till I get those funds back up. We decide you're going to do something.
I will do this. I'll get you in your guys' hands what an engineering assessment would look like, just so you can see an example from some other communities. And then, you know, that would be, in our opinion, step one for a project like this.
Well, that sounds good.
Cool. Any other questions, thoughts?
I think so. Tell Tara we're sorry. I lost it.
Yeah, hey, and thanks for the gift. That was very kind. I will, I actually am planning on being here tomorrow for the public meeting, so I'll be back. All right.
That's good. That's good.
No, we appreciate it.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, you too. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Bruce, on that note, you didn't like messing with federal grants,
No, not at all.
too much red tape.
Too much red tape, and if it says it's going to
Would
be
you
5 million,
Would you rather go with a series of community crossings?
yes, I would. I'm glad you asked that question. That's what I was going to suggest. Because when you get the feds involved, it might be a $5 million project and ends up being over. It's just, we've not had good luck.
Yeah.
Just, we're 0 for 1.
Yeah, one we had.
So you'd rather go through a
I think
series,
this go with the
do
community
it
crossing.
block at a time, so to
Yes.
speak, if we had to.
I think that would be, and then financially, that's better for us
Do
too.
it smaller.
If they keep with the community crossing grants, we don't know.
Well, those are getting harder to come by as well.
That was
That's what we found out.
Well, we've been pretty lucky.
To be accepted, yeah.
Pretty lucky. I mean, that's just my suggestion. I think community crossing grants are the way to go. And then you're just, it's a little bite each time. It's not like, so that way we can still keep our revenues healthy. That's
Yeah,
what I-
but about community crossing, they don't cover all that engineering.
No,
That's,
no, it
they don't tell how
doesn't.
much it's gonna cost for
And
engineering.
if we go in sections, you know, we do. Still, that gives us, instead of going out and spending that much money, we can do it, you know. How do you eat the elephant, one bite at a time, you know, sorry, but
Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night.
See you all night.
I wonder about that, you swore.
Wow, that I put the rope up there, like, jeez, don't let me
But
deal
you're
with
the
the
one
fed.
that's to deal with most of it, so I wonder,
No, I
get your
want,
opinion on that.
that's a good way to push me right over the head.
What just better now, everything improved.
I like having your funds healthy. You know what I mean? Don't bite off too much. Let's just keep that cash flowing, so we have money to do projects.
JC, ready for you, sir?
USI Consultants failed to send us an invoice and
Oh, he took off. Is he out there, Joey?
probably.
So I can run it from here. I'm trying to.
I don't know if you can run. I'd probably be
I
better
don't know
off.
which
than that.
side he's on. I don't think he's on this side, Gibbs. Is he on this side?
Oh, well. I wanted to make sure it was approved before I.
Don't have a heart attack, Jody. I gotta have you tomorrow.
Okay, sorry. All right.
So this is an invoice that's out of order. It's 26,937. And it's for what, the Tomlinson State Subdivision, Woodlawn Valley, Drive, which is 9923. And I approved the invoice. I had some back and forth with Mr. Beard
Adam's gonna make.
because I didn't want us to have to pay interest. What about it?
Yeah.
So I've got it right. And
I wish you would have stayed, because Marcy and I called the office, had her on speaker and said she needs to send the invoices to you, me, and Moss. So I have
John's
not,
there, tell him didn't come back in.
I have not seen any invoices, JC.
You left yet?
Yeah, I called him.
Okay, I'm not getting the
Well,
invoice.
he'll be back tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll tell him tomorrow. So I don't know what's going on with our bookkeeper, but
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
I'll make that motion.
All right, shut it.
Second.
But we get that kind of time, we can time wait for it to be done.
No, we don't.
I mean, it's bad when they don't send bookkeepers invoices, they even look over.
this one they didn't send to anybody.
That could be
Which
what you're
if
not
they
getting.
just failed. With respect to the West Baden lots of apartments, you have really limited options. It's totally under the purview of the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority. Except, of course, on the tax abatement part, which won't come up to that conclusion. So my question to you is whether you want me to write to the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority and send the West Baden office.
Sorry, JC, really talking about how it's. Yeah. No, I'll make that motion. I think we need to do whatever we can to get them moving along if they're on the walls.
Pretty sure contact you and somebody be there,
Up on the West Bay office, see that for us. That's all the issues were.
She contacted me and there was somebody there. She said there'd be somebody there Monday, which there were. She said they'll be back Thursday. And
still in the new name.
it's still under new management and the woman, of course, my sister went up there and the woman told her, said, I don't know why they got me down here today. I've got other apartments I'm gonna take care of. So I'd say the new management is pretty simple.
I think if nothing else, JC, it's a swift kick to let them know we're serious down here that it gets rained right. So I think, no, I'd definitely make a motion to, send a letter to.
Yeah, the weeds I told her about still out front, still looks bad from the highway.
Yeah, they did one building, but didn't do the other building.
Yeah.
I was gonna send them another one. I took a picture of the first building,
Yeah.
but encircled stuff, and I assumed that they would think, you know, hey, the other one looks the same.
No, you can't assume anything.
But they took care of this one, sprayed it and weeded it.
Yeah.
The other one they didn't.
They threw all the weeds in the trash. It's
Yeah.
dumpster, I seen it.
Did you second that, Fred?
Yes.
All in favor?
So what are the problems that I should be writing about?
Like out in the front of it, in the planting bed, they got like Johnson grass growing on, well, that'd be the north building.
And there's an issue with not having management.
Yeah, they're not doing anything that they told us, you know, in the beginning. They're gonna have somebody on site, what, 4 days out of 5 or 7?
Maintenance.
Maintenance, they're gonna have a
issues.
maintenance guy there and they're just really not doing anything that, you know.
I've heard it, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard it's like up to 70% vacant now. Because so many people are moving out and leaving, again, that's not verified, that's just what I've been hearing, if there's people leaving because of some of the issues they're having and can't get anybody to fix them and things like that.
It was funny because when I went up there, they had a number on the door to call if you had a problem, need anything. Well, I called it, it didn't get anywhere. It didn't give me any way to leave a message or anything. It just stopped. Yeah, it just rang and then quit. So then I sent them an email to Marissa. No, I sent an email to the email site up there too, you know, so I sent them an email about what I was needing. Well, didn't hear anything, so that afternoon, I sent Marissa an email about the weeds and about that. Well, then, after she got the email, 15 minutes later, some lady was messaging me back saying, I see what you need, we'll be there Monday, you know, all, but I don't know, I'm not have much faith in their management program. Yeah.
And then as Fred pointed out, there's a provision for organization, the regional water district is created, the Springs Valley Regional Water District, which states that principal office of said regional water district shall be located in West Baden Springs, Indiana. You want me to make the formal request to move the principal office to West Baden?
No, some things have happened since then, and no. No, we,
Not to proceed.
no, but thank you for looking into that.
Oh, no. Yeah, look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
all right,
Busy?
okay. JD Tree Services is gonna send me an invoice, right? Just not from the clerks. Okay.
You done the tower yet?
I don't know.
You don't look like it. If you did, I don't like it, so.
Tower not done. Okay.
But the park was,
Yeah, kind of like.
Oh my gosh, the park looks amazing. Oh, looks so good.
JD Land.
did you get out there and spray out all the trees?
Yeah.
And also, over here by the tunnel, there's still a big, where
Yeah.
that rip raps at.
We sprayed the other day, but it was gonna rain on the weekend, so we didn't want to spray too much of it.
Okay.
We want to make sure what dies, because you can't really tell what's dying.
Yeah, well, what you sprayed looked like it died.
Yeah.
On the rip rap.
Okay, I need Billy for you guys to look at that and make a motion on that for land improvement. You guys should look at it.
Fancy Dave on. Now instead of digging out, about getting ready to put back.
Well, we keep doing like that, they're just making time to get down. And then we're another 10 foot deep and another foot wide. Yeah. And I'm not certain, but by the end of this week, we'll be ripped out the pipe with that bit.
Awesome.
Good sign, it's
If
moving in the right direction.
If not, then I'll be a bunch of equipment somewhere around China, we'll get back.
I'll make a motion for, land improvement solution invoice for $33,780, for the work on Hobby Drive Road.
All in favor?
Jason, since it was like done in pieces, we didn't have to have it bid.
You might put it in the motion, that was on an emergency basis.
Okay.
Yes. This
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely made on an emergency basis.
Add that to your motion of,
Okay.
performance.
Go back then, Adam.
Yeah, I'll add to my previous motion that it was not on an emergency basis. We can get multiple, bids or anything to do the work.
Yeah, we can do it in phases now, if we need to, the building.
On there?
You have to. Okay, this is yours, Dave. Your check's up here, Dave. Ripped up on one, but that's all right. Just get it to your wife. Okay. Okay, you guys looked at the independent contracts. Crystal mentioned something that she wanted more hours.
No, I talked to her.
So she's good with it.
She said for right now, she's good with it, and, because when she requested fewer hours,
It was based on
when she was
that.
wanting $20 an hour, which we couldn't do. So then when we cut her hours back and didn't pay her what she wanted, then she's actually making less money than she was before. But she said she's good
She's
right now.
okay, she's
Yeah.
good right now, and you guys signed the contracts,
Yeah.
okay.
She's good right now because she's got a lot going on with her home and stuff, and, and I don't think she ever totally worked the hours that we had allotted for her before.
Okay, and then also the next thing I've got is the MVH, has restricted funds. So you've got to take half that MVH. I've just been saving it back because there wasn't enough to really do a road or anything. But in a couple years, that's going to hit that MVH fund because I'm paying 2 salaries out of it right now. So that means in 2 to 3 years, when you have that built up to pay something on a street, you have to pay it on the street. Just so you know, that's coming down the pipe. Okay? Okay, AIM sent this. If you guys want to go, we're supposed to have continuing education units.
I get educated every time I come to this meeting.
I don't think that counts, okay? I don't think that
We'll make a
counts.
motion for Adam to go. I don't want him to fall behind. I don't know enough to be what it is.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm the comedian, aren't you? Okay, you also had, adjustment registers in there from Marcy. Did you guys sign off on that? And so I need a motion to approve those. Adam? you
Yeah, I'll
wanna
make the motion to approve the register.
Say,
All in favor?
thank you. Okay. Next thing I have. Okay, next thing I have is the hometown hero is gonna look just like this. So there's 16 already turned in. I walked over with Keely to the copy trolley. They're gonna look really nice. So if you want that, you better get on it. $100, they look really good. Okay, the next thing I have is, I should have made you guys copies. I sent it to you guys. Powell's Precision Painting, that's the same Mike the painter guy for the park. John and I went up there this weekend, went all over the park. There's a lot of places that have never been painted, and there's a lot of things that need to be painted. It doesn't look so good. So he's got the playground equipment in 3 swing sets, sanded, prepped, and painted, 2 or 3 layers coming off. He wouldn't suggest sandblast, that would be too expensive. He's gonna do extra prep work, take a grinding wheel to get it loose. That was like $3,500. All the dugouts need to be prepped and painted. Picnic tables, benches prepped and painted, concession stand floor stained. All scoreboard posts prepped and painted, bridge stained. I don't think that bridge has ever been stained, has it?
Yes.
Yes. Does it just look that bad, huh?
Well, it gets underwater.
Yeah, that doesn't help, does it? Light pole prepped and primed and painted, and some hand railing, he said. I didn't think the price was bad. So. What do you guys say?
I'm fine. It needs done.
Okay,
Yeah, playground equipment for sure needs to be done. It's bad. It's the first thing you see come into our park, and I don't want to have.
this guy's the cheapest.
Who was it?
It's that, I just call him Mike the Painter. It's Powell's Precision.
He's wants to paint everything for us. He's coming in and that's.
Like, he'll come in for like a $150 job. He drives all the way up here. I mean, he does a good job.
If he's got somebody else you want to use.
Yeah.
I'm open for anything.
I've seen a lot of paying invoices at my day job and they're usually a lot more expensive. than
Yeah,
that, so
he does a
it's
good-
pretty reasonable.
Yeah, he does a really good job. So Adam, you made the motion to approve it,
Yes.
and John?
I see.
Okay.
All in favor? Aye.
Okay, the next thing I have is the budget. Don't forget the, hearing is the next meeting that we have at Monday, August the 17th at 6 o'clock. Also, I printed you guys off the estimate and put it in your box so that you would have an understanding. And I put you one in your box too.
Look at my box.
Get your box. You got a lot of stuff in that box. So if you need for me to
Yeah, get
move
it.
anything, you need to tell me before we adopt it. Because it can be moved in here as long as it's the same number.
You said the 17th, right?
Yeah, the 17th is the public hearing. The adoption is September 21st at 6 o'clock. And like I said last time, the taxes are supposed to go down in the town of West Baden. Just a small amount, but that's something. That's more than raising taxes. So put that in there, Bill,
And
because that's important.
we're not raising sewer rates or anything else.
No, we're trying to,
I've been getting that a lot.
no,
That's not happening.
okay.
Even all the letters were sent out that said French Lick would be raising, but West Baden would not. We're still hearing that West Baden's raising theirs as well.
Yeah, West Baden is not raising water bills because we're absorbing the fire hydrant fee. And we're also not raising sewage, and we're trying to lower the property taxes. So go ahead and pass that on. All right, that's all I got.
What y'all for Labor Day? That's the meeting.
That's why I said the 21st
Yeah.
instead of,
We're not doing this.
no. So we're gonna be, no meeting on Labor Day.
So on the 7th this year, right? Yeah. So we'll get later.
We'll meet on the 21st to adopt the budget
Just one meeting
in September.
in September.
Mhm. Good job, JC. That's why you're the legal legal.
He's going to rerun the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who will let the planning commission know?
I can email him.
Okay, so Adams to notify
Most of them
him.
are still here, so.
Yeah.
But I'll let Keegan and JR.
Then you got quarantine.
I'll let JR and Keegan know.
On the brand commission. So, we'll be on,
Which meeting that will be on the first.
Yeah.
Oh,
5:30.
Just want to ask JC about that. Oh, yeah. Cease and desist.
Yeah, JC, very quickly, at the planning commission before this, Keegan had said that the cease and desist had been sent. He tried to contact the gentleman, I forget his name, with the house up in Russellville. No call back, no communication, no nothing. So I guess we need to move forward with whatever next steps are to see if showing no improvement. He's not returning calls, nothing. And nothing's been done either, so.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I'll follow through.
Okay, thank you.
That's too bad.
That's something that we ask that.
Oh, I guess we should approve the wind chimes you guys sent to Tara. Okay, so Adam,
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the wind chimes for Tara Dane for the passing of her husband.
Sounds to the opinion. Like, all in favor?
Aye.
All I have is Chief Dick will contact me and set a fire territory meeting for August 19th at 6 o'clock here.
It's 19.
okay, did you find out anything about the ambulance? Anybody? About this?
I've not heard anything, but
Oh, okay.
I can tell you one thing, it's not going to be good for us. What I hear and see.
I can concur that I heard the same.
Yeah, so.
although real quick, I don't have much. I know we already talked about Hobbit Road a little bit. The only other thing really, I've got, still no word, back from Skylar or anything yet, news about the childcare.
Okay,
She emailed us a couple weeks ago, myself and the superintendent for Paley Schools. Said
Okay.
he thought we were still planning to have a meeting before the end of July, but nothing
Okay.
happened, so.
I do have one more thing. That, Skylar sent an email last week. It's kind of, she just found out, so we don't have much time. It would be due like August 15th. There's no way I can get all of it together unless you guys help me. You would have to have letters of recommendation and just ask for the fencing at the ballpark. Because there's a grant, we would have to match it 1-to-1 though, from Dick's Sporting Goods, but it's for like parks that are already parks and you can improve those parks. And I know the Little League and everything needs fences. I mean, the fields look bad. We need new fencing. I would have to have Ace Fence get down here, give, quotes for them. And then also, I would like to see that, what's it called, courts? What kind of sport court? Sport court for up there where they practice softball and baseball. So it doesn't, they don't fall in the concrete, you know, and tear their equipment up and stuff and have that stuff up there. But I don't even know who to contact to get a quote on that. Dave, and your boy plays up there.
I know.
So,
Concrete fire stuff, yeah. We all survived.
so,
We survived on an asphalt.
I mean, we for sure need fencing, but I don't even know how much that would cost.
It is super nice stuff, but I think you find it expensive and be.
Too much? Okay. I didn't know.
What, the sport
I
court?
mean, I can't speak for you guys, but I think you're gonna find it,
Really expensive?
I think so.
Okay, then we can't. do
Well, I
that
think
then.
what she'd been looking at is so, you know, where they bat and practice fielding and stuff, not necessarily the batting cage, but she had been looking at it to get the lines out there, like have you know, but when I talked to, the guy from Gobi, Mayor Ader, about painting our lines on that court that we got there, he said it wouldn't hold, it wouldn't stay because the moisture would come through because there's no plastic.
There's no plastic.
When that was poured, there was no plastic.
So that's why we thought of this sport court,
Where they could,
so that they could, because they use it all of the time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, softball practices up there.
Yeah, they use it all the time, so I just thought if somebody's paying half of it,
Yeah, I mean, I can look into these kids.
you'll have to do it ASAP, because I'll have to have all of this stuff turned in like August 15th.
Well, I can find out what,
Okay.
kind of doing, ground spin on the basketball team.
Mm,
To get the practice for it.
Okay.
Much.
If it's too much,
Yeah.
if it's too,
Like the rest of the project.
it wasn't $4 million. You can't afford that.
oh, heck no. Heck no.
You need to replace
I can't
some
think
already.
what's too much for you guys, I mean, that's your, I mean, I don't know what's too much, it's too much to have in my house, because that's maybe for you all. But I think it's a big expense.
Your house gets bigger every time I drive by.
My kids have cats and dogs.
Okay, well then would the fencing be more realistic? That's gonna be a fortune.
That fence would be an amazing.
But it needs it. Obviously, a lot of it sits underwater at times too, but
Yeah.
I mean, we can't do anything about that.
No.
It, not even, I know the outfields and the.
Should we just forget it then, because it's a $1 for $1, it's a match? Should we
Well, if
just
you
wait?
want to do any fencing, that'd be the time to do it.
Okay,
I mean, one, the fence coming down first baseline is crap and, you know, and,
Yeah.
yeah, and,
The backstops are the worst of any of it.
yeah, the backstops.
Curled up,
Okay,
you know.
all right,
That
so,
would be pretty easy for him to give you a running foot price on what 5 foot.
well, let's just go with the fencing now. Get up there and find out
You can see the measurement of how much footage you got.
and Ace can give it.
I mean, we'll be lucky to have Ace get us quote within 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody else.
I would have to, I'd have to,
I bet he'd come if John called.
if he thinks it's gonna be big money, he may show up.
Yeah.
Quick. I mean, I can call him tomorrow.
Okay,
I don't care.
And even,
I mean, why not try?
well, but even if it wouldn't get in through this, for this grant opportunity, even if it's something depending on the price, if we could just do it ourselves, even if we just do one field at a time, if we
Yeah.
can't do them all at once, it'd be
Yeah.
better than nothing.
Yeah.
Because they need it, they're
I
good.
know the middle field, they've asked several times if that fence could be moved in, because they're always putting up, And this year they had green T-posts out there and snow fence, and I don't know how safe that is for kids to be driving over the top of it.
Well, when they talked to me about it, the only thing I told them was, if, once we move that fence in, if any adults ever want to start and have a league again, it's, you know, we're trying to be all inclusive to, you know, everybody. Now, you know, they do make, you know, sleeves in the ground where you can, you know, they put up their own fence.
You're in a troublesome area though, because all those things get full of silt and mud.
Yeah, well, they come with caps on them, you know, you can put, if they would keep doing it, but that's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth a shot, and then we have to get letters of support. Say, we're gonna have to have letters from the Little League up here. We're gonna have to have several letters to back it up. I can do the finance part, because I gotta get the financial report and all that stuff, but this, look, I sent it to you guys, so.
Yep, we responded. I mean,
Yeah.
we responded.
Yeah, you know soccer, of course, I just threw that out there just to, well, you know, they're gonna try to get as much, you know. You don't ask, you don't get anything.
Can you raise under the fence a little bit? You press down and not make you move? Like 6 feet, with rain that last longer?
I don't know, the only problem is you end up with balls going under the fence in there.
I mean, just press down and just raise up, take up the fence and peek.
Oh my God, those kids be kicking that gravel out there, be throwing it at each other.
It could be pressing that.
That's the first thing I thought, it was the fencing, and then the middle field seating.
Okay, and bleachers,
Yeah,
okay.
just about, just thought.
Okay, well, that sounds good.
Pretty rough shape, but.
That's good. Just focus on the fence and bleachers for the middle field. That's good. Okay. I'll wait till John gets me that from Ace, and then I'll start calling. I'll send it to Soch too. So get some letters.
There's been a lot of people, there's a lot of positive comments on the game that they had there this year. I mean, that park really got a lot of attention this year.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the flooding, there was a lot of tournament play there, and it got a lot more attention this year than it has.
Mm-hmm.
I did take Dave up there because on field one, when you go to the right-hand side of the bleachers, if you're facing the fence, the backstop, over this last tournament they had, there was people coming from the road and trying to get, it's a spot from here to Billy, trying to navigate that down to the bleachers, because there's no way to get down there, and there's people, Dave about busted his butt going down there. So we need to put, for next year, we need to put some kind of steps up through there. And I went over with Dave and we kind of got a little plan, and he can tell you the plan later after.
I didn't make it look too bad until I stepped on it and got fell down. I couldn't argue that it didn't need to be.
Yeah, so I can see there's one guy had a boot on his foot trying to get down there, and there was other people. And so.
Okay, so Dave will give us some quotes or something on that. Dave, you got a whole list of stuff to do, don't you? You got it's still the cross-country trail to get all that in, and
Listen, I got a list of stuff that just,
I know, and you got that playground stuff, you've got to enlarge all that.
yeah.
Playground lighting, drainage has got to go down yet. I don't know if he's gonna live long enough to finish it.
Don't say that. Ooh.
I mean, that's pretty easy.
Got yourself a list,
Yeah.
checking it off.
Eating an elephant about every time.
Yeah.
The elephant's growing fast.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, I hate that, because I hate being behind on stuff, but also I take care of any problems that I can, so.
Well, how about West Baden's problems first?
It's funny.
Those are the problems you want to take care of, West Baden.
Okay.
Put that in your head right there.
Okay.
I won't say anything.
I do say-
I gotta get
We
Dave
can
and
have
talk.
a pretty good-
Yeah, that happens.
Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff.
Oh, dear.
All right. Well, it's with heavy hearts, I'm gonna read this letter. Dear members of the West Baden Springs Town Council, I'm writing to formally notify you of my decision to resign from my position on the water board of directors of the Springs Valley Regional Water District, effective immediately. This decision was not easy and took a lot of consideration. However, after careful thought, I believe that it's best interest of both myself and the Springville Regional Water District. It has been a pleasure for me to serve as a board of directors and have been able to contribute to the fulfillment of the company's goals objectives for the last 4.5 years. I am very grateful for the trust and confidence you've placed in me. Sincerely, Nick Ferris.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But we say no, we're not accepting it, not accepting
I
it.
guess we don't have to accept.
Yeah, just say no, no.
Well, then you don't resign, just quit. There's no resignation.
But thank you for your time,
Yeah,
sir.
thanks, man.
Well, I really truly do appreciate you having confidence in me. When I was first approached about sitting on that board, and Chris, when I talked to him, and the first time, I was feeling kind of reluctant on doing it. Then the more I thought about it, I'll try it. And I told him, said, I'll try it. Don't like it, I'll stay there. But
And what I tell you,
But
Doctor
told me I had to be on there about as long as Wayne Carnes was, and that's 44 years.
you kept short for 40 years. I'm a little disappointed in that.
But, I just felt like that of the 4.5 years that I spent on there, about 2.5 of those years were over this conflict that we're into now, and it just seemed like we weren't getting anywhere. And I mean, it wasn't an easy choice. By no means. And, but I just thought, instead of having a headache every night and, I just wasn't gonna put myself through it anymore. Especially when my wife was sitting home and she'd say something to me and I'd be at her throat, I thought, ooh, it's time, it's time. Yeah. So, but I certainly do appreciate the board appointing me and all I can say is I tried. I did what I felt was best. I feel like that we made some progress. That, it seemed like that here in the end, we're going to get any farther along. So that's why I decided that maybe somebody else could be a little bit stronger than me, or maybe be thicker skinned than me, but I don't know. It was a hard decision, it really was. So, once again, like I said, I wish the water district best of luck, and if you might help in any way, I'll be more than glad to help if I can, but, now it's out of my hands.
Well, thanks, Mick, for doing
Thank you
it.
for your service, appreciate it. Well, thank you so much, John.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, it's a shame to lose good people. They're trying to help and.
It's a thankless job.
It's a thankless, exactly. It's, for somebody that's, actually fulfill it and try to do a good thing.
That hand's good, but it ain't that good. But still,
You'll get a half a ham this year.
he gets a pork chop.
Pork chop.
We'll give Kevin the other half.
Yeah.
You stay on, yes.
Kevin will get a ham and a half, and you'll get a half.
You still, it's got one good man on.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you'll find somebody.
Hope he stays strong.
Everybody's looking at the back door. Nick's done a wonderful job. He always led the meetings and he always had everything planned out. He was really professional and treated people nice and he's one play that it's sad.
Okay, that property we bought from Geneva's property, we tore down and stuff, all the trailers and halls. And then we was trying to figure out how to buy that next piece over that was, got the cistern, the trees and the junk. Then we got that easement on the other side, then you got the apartments. Well, I finally ran into somebody that works for them up there mowing that upper part. They own right across from, Emmons, Trevor Emmons. They own that big section there, the big wall. They own that and that little section down below. And I told him that, you know, we was interested in looking at buying that place. We could clean the rest of that up. And, he said,
Are you on the other side of New York Street?
I'm on right there, yeah, where we bought Geneva's. It's right next to the apartments, you know, that area right there.
The trees, where just the trees are, and it's that needs to be cleaned up. It's that little.
That house, that you sit there in Geneva's, it was touching Geneva's, the house maybe on it a little bit, but, cause we talked about maybe looking to get that, we never could get a hold of them. So he said, you don't want this piece up here. And I said, no, we don't have no use for that. We just want to clean this up. And, he began to tell me that the guy that owned it, him and his wife, the guy just died. He was getting ready to put it all up for sale. And he died. So now the woman's having to deal with the state and everything, you know. So he took my name and number down. He said, when she gets everything organized, then, you know, hopefully she'll give us a call, you know. And I told him that, you know, how we have to buy things.
Yeah, crazy.
So hopefully, this was just last week, so hopefully, you know, like I said, the husband just died, so. Joe, I see the JC store hadn't fixed the sewer breaks over there that they created.
No,
Okay, well, if you guys are all in favor of it, why don't you just go to the mall and tell them, we're just gonna fix it and charge them? What's that, been a month?
yeah, it's been longer than a month. The manager said he had contacted the main office and supposed to get somebody there to fix it.
Okay, well, we give them 3 months, just go over to the mall and tell them, we're gonna come in and fix it, and then we'll just bill them. You guys all right with that? They let, when it was over remodeling, they let a forklift get away from them, run down in the grass and tore our, we had 2 cleanouts.
Yeah, two.
For two,
It's a JC store. It's
Yeah.
it's their cleanouts, right?
Yeah. And I told that guy, I said, don't, if something screws up, don't call me.
Yeah.
Well, it's third, but you guys put them in,
Yeah, we put them in because
they were having issues.
yeah.
Yeah, building it was.
so can we do that, JC? Okay.
Sounds like it was their fault, so I could do it in a small.
Well, there you go, you get a multi-million-dollar company and you can't get that done.
Okay.
Well, they never debated it was their fault. They just haven't fixed it. So, just go tell them tomorrow, Joey, that we don't wait this long usually.
3 months, yeah.
Yeah, last. And I'd like to say one more thing. I would have never been in favor of selling our old town hall to, what's his name? Cam, because he come in, was telling us all he's going to do, pizza joint, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That building's just sitting there. I'm a little upset. So, I'll tell you, I see.
It looks a lot better now than it did.
It looks a
Well, it looks a heck of a lot better, but,
Much better.
you know, it's a vacant building.
I think they use it for
Nothing's going
parties.
in. You know?
Right. Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Really
It's supposed to be
doesn't
pretty. I'm not saying.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. You know, that's right below your house. I think you'd really be upset.
With pizza.
So, you know, I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing. I'm pretty disappointed.
Yeah.
You know?
We thought we
And
were
we
having a
really don't let
restaurant.
buildings sit vacant like that either, so. Just my 2 cents on that. That's just been on my mind every time you buy it, you're mad. That's all I got there, President.
Joey, anything?
No, I'm good.
He's golden. He got, Mrs. Frankenstein awards, and he's all happy now. Look at him. Look, hey,
He, what?
he's as bad as I am over these holidays.
Did we have money for that? How much was that?
The,
Frankenstein.
not very,
240.
yeah. Not,
Man, that's money we could use on gas.
You already put in the, which I know it's not time yet, you put in the spider webs up again.
oh, yeah.
But I told Marcy the other day, I said, I hate to make you cry, but these trees are too small to put Christmas lights on.
Yeah.
He's just grinning when he said that.
They look like Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, they'll grow fast, Billy.
Hey, I would say one thing, it really looks nice.
You like
It
it?
does. Yes, it does.
Refreshed it, gave it a good color.
Them other trees outlive their,
Yes.
I just wasn't too sure that rock he used wasn't quite what we talked about.
I like it.
I did see it.
I like it. Looks clean.
When I left him that day, he was supposed to put mulch back where we had mulch and put the pebble rock like we got back where we got pebble rock.
Well, I'm glad he did it that way. I like it.
Motors out there. He rip-wrapped all that stuff.
Yeah, I like
But he did put, them stones and stuff, instead we had them old metal things. Back here, it really looks good too, but fire.
I think it looks wonderful.
Good.
Yeah. Kevin's got his hand up.
I have a question about the electric bikes. They're getting kind of dangerous. It's not like maybe kids, have you seen them lately?
The electric bikes.
Yeah.
E-bikes.
Oh, yeah.
They're riders away on.
Yeah.
He's got a little group, and we're running the stops and going really fast and skidding on the new pavement. I saw out there, afraid somebody's gonna get hurt. Yeah. They need to know, they need to go by the rules.
Yeah. Well, one boy went past Dave's place and his worker saw him. He come across and run right through by the old Con Church, right across the other side and almost got hit. He wouldn't stop and wasn't nothing.
You see more and more of that.
Yeah, there's getting to be a little club in town. We may have to.
I think they're bringing the kids down to ride.
Yeah.
I see a lady getting one out of the back of the car and send a little bitty boy.
Well, I got the later on the DNR, they don't let them ride those unless they got pedals on. It's up to be an electric assistant, but you feel like it's pretty powerful.
Is it rubber
Chase, can we have some kind of ordinance or whatever? So what's allowed and what's not allowed with those?
I don't know.
We see that Andy stop and make sure the car will run, stop sign, all that stuff.
Yeah, we can have it just, and guys, hey, swear. 2 evenings ago, one of our cops was sitting up here in front of the road. And here's something, this wasn't a kid. This was some guy on one of those bikes. He was passing cars on his side going down through there. I thought, he goes, right past. I thought, jeez. And my police just sat there, so I guess it was legal, I don't know. But it's almost like a motorcycle with a bike.
It looks like they're having a lot of fun, but I sure would have one one fellow together.
Yeah. Cause them things, hey,
Well, we just have.
They're fast.
and start talking to each one of them and just kind of give them a little bit of advice. I think it'd be good.
Gotta follow the rules like cars, get stop sign.
Yeah, they come up with stop sign, and they lock the front wheel, they stand the rear end up in the air.
They do that little trick.
Yeah, they're gonna go head over head right in front of the car out there. You get right.
Yeah. I agree. I've been watching this.
Where they patch the road out, where the blood runs, black mark, the stitch and tires.
It's what I have. No doubt.
So the police, somebody's gonna tell the police to stop
Keep
them,
an eye out on
stop them and tell them what's going on.
Fuel, we started a couple days, that might be the top of it.
Yeah.
So we need to be prepared.
I had no problem with having fun doing
Yeah.
it.
No.
You gotta get hurt.
This ride's like a license, when getting in traffic.
Yeah.
We might come across some agreements or something.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I like that you can see, well, you can see as you're coming up County Pipeline, you can see vehicles. It's all opened up and helped.
That's probably the rocks.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed.
Now we can go the other side.
You talking about on the other side of the park? Well, we ran into a little problem with some of the people that live back there. They didn't want it opened up anymore. Cause the last time JD was there, we had that on there, cutting a bunch of that back, and they wasn't very happy with it, so we kind of just eased off of that. But I know what you're saying.
It's still fun.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All vote. Aye.
Here's what you fix
Tomorrow, 6.
Yeah, in the community room, yeah.
Here's what you fix for supper tonight. Don't get some.
Salad from Fast Eddie's.
Miguel's in Chicago. You're picking it up, Fred.
Or Miguel's, salad from Miguel's.
A salad from Miguel's?
Yeah, that sounds
I guess I gotta pick
delicious.
it up.
Just be prepared.
You're asking, you're already getting it.
Yeah, I know.
I know, that's why I put the hot ecus on these guys. I don't know what it's gonna cost, you're gonna have to do it 25,000 an hour,
Of course,
like
she does
sections.
have a job, so I got to care.
You got to, we have to have bids. And it's emergency things, but you're gonna have to give me like, $25 each phase.
You were in good shape not too long ago, living.
Or those things.
He's there now.
He's there now.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, got it? In phase. All right. How come this is still showing right here?
He came up on Saturday.
But stop recording.
Wife and 2 kids, he never worked on the weekends. He said, I work 7 days.
JC, you have a wonderful evening.
Hey, tell Joey don't leave. Joey.
Hey, make sure that says stop recording.
You're a good man, JC. I appreciate every time I see you.
Yeah, Dave. You got
Did
something.
Joey leave?
Thanks, is he good?
Thank you, JC. Thanks, sir. We'll see you again. Yeah, tomorrow night. We'll do it all over again. Let's hope some of the people show up.
Yeah, I tell you.